All right. Well,
And I'll let you know.
All right. Well, I'll say a little prayer for you.
Thank you.
All right. Have a great day.
Bye.
All righty. Bye-bye. All right. I got to. Wow. Did you hear that one?
Mm-hmm.
That was unbelievable. A woman who's dealt with murder right in her own family, right there. Wow.
Pretty interesting insight there.
7:31. The person who's on line one, you're going to have to hold a little bit because we have to break for news. Diane Scribner filling in for Tricia Courtney, who has the day off.
Mm-hmm.
So let's put some of the rumors to rest.
Yeah.
So you and Steve Mason, when did you get married?
We didn't. Steve and I were never married.
When did you get divorced?
And you were not in town when our show was on the air, but...
I heard you guys on the air before. I had
Is
friends.
that right?
Yeah, I
you
heard
had
stuff.
friends.
Yeah,
Oh,
Steve
you
was
do
nuts.
have friends.
I
That's
have one.
nice.
I have one friend, and he used to listen to you guys.
Is that right?
Yeah. And so you never had his children?
No.
Did you move out to California and live with them? Come on, rumor time. Let's
rumor time.
It's still rumors.
You know what,
is
Denny,
that rumors?
that
Are these
is
all rumors? Because there's people out there that want to know Diane
That's
Scribner.
right. That's right. But
Formerly
you know,
Mrs.
that's
Mason.
Right.
That's private.
That is private life. And
that's
if
no
you
one's
heard
damn
us,
business.
you would
Is that
say
what you're saying?
absolutely not.
Really?
Steve and I.
You hated him?
Not.
You hated his guts?
No.
Like Branford
No,
Marsalis, he hated Jay Leno. Would you the same way?
No. Steve and I worked together, and we had a good working relationship.
How's he look naked? Does he look good naked? He's a sexy man. I always found Steve Mason very sexy.
Did you really?
It's part of the reason why
I wondered about you, Denny.
When I hired him, I was program director at RQ, and I gave him his big break, and that's part of the reason he had a nice butt. And I liked when he walked away from my office.
You know, he did have a
He
cute
did. He had a very nice booty.
Yeah.
And now he's razzling death. You know, I heard rumors, how come he's not married then?
With Steve?
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
How do you know he's not married?
Well, I heard he's not. He's out there in California where all the weirdos live. I hope they don't have Steve under the spell. Now, if he lived in San Francisco, I'd really be worried about him.
Yeah, well, I don't think you have to worry about Steve.
Well, he's on the air right now, right? So, let's see, 3 hours. It's, what, 4:32 there?
Yeah.
Is he just getting up? Should we call over and find, you have his home number?
Well, I've got it at home.
Oh, how convenient.
Yeah.
You don't have it with you.
No, and he would not appreciate us
Well, no,
calling.
he'll be getting up. He'll be going to work, right?
That's
He does the morning show. So he'd be getting up anyway. It's not like we'd be bothering him. You know, I'd like to talk to him.
Would you?
Well, just to say, hey, see how he's doing. I haven't talked to him in a while. And, tell him that you're on the air with me and see what he has to say about that.
Yeah.
Because, I kind of like you on the air, and we might have to bounce this Courtney chick.
No.
You need a gig.
No, absolutely
You brought me in a present. Tricia never brings me nothing. I can't
want to work
believe
at WSPD. That's always, that's always been my dream.
All right, we have a call for you. Would you like to take it?
Sure.
Somebody on the news line.
Uh-huh.
Okay, go ahead, news line. You're on. You got a question for Diane?
Diane, I have a question.
Yeah.
About 5 years ago, when you were on with Steve Mason on 93Q,
Yeah.
you had your morning show,
Uh-huh.
you had left, and Steve had said that you went to pursue other career moves or whatever. Then you had called in on the air
Right.
and were crying and saying, Steve, I'm coming back to Toledo or whatever. Was that a setup,
No.
or did you really call in?
No, I did. I called in.
Did you really? I was wondering that for like 5 years.
You called in and cried on the air?
Yeah.
I thought you said your private life was off the air. See, I'm getting a double standard here.
Well, no, that was a pretty emotional time for Steve and I.
Well, why did he put you on the air with you bawling?
Well, because it made good radio.
So you guys were married at one time?
No, we were not married.
You've seen him naked, haven't you?
No.
Denny, you're sick.
Yeah.
I'm a sick man. Hey, you're listening to it. What's that make you? Thanks for the call.
Hey, thanks for listening.
Bye-bye. Okay. So are you regretting the fact that you're doing the show today?
Well, it can be a little uncomfortable.
Really?
You can make people feel a little uncomfortable.
Me?
You, Denny.
Hey,
Schaffer.
this is good radio. You probably haven't been part of good radio lately. Or this is the best we can come up with here at this station with my show. I'm doing my best.
You do a nice job.
I know I don't get any national exposure for, bungee jumping off. I don't know, whatever you did. All right, it's 7:35. Diane Scribner next with news on KISS FM.